And welcome back. We're just leaving the Pirates Cove here, where we got much loot.
Yes.
And
discovered that we are probably a serial killer.
Very well, we clearly are. I mean, I don't know how far you can push the self-defense.
I think well beyond that.
When there are hundreds and hundreds of bodies behind you, people have to ask the question of, well, did you...
What are you doing to create these situations?
Yeah, why does this keep happening to you, that you happen to be in a situation where you have to constantly murder endless groups of people? I'm adventuring! Also, I hear voices and have a terrible magical fever.
I'm having visions and I'm off my tits on potions and drugs. Oh.
How are you surviving out in these wilds? Well, I mostly eat mushrooms. I don't check which kind. Whoa.
I just like them.
We're going to have to revert to the Neil plan.
Whacking stick.
The popping stick. It didn't work. Oh, we've got a magical weapon now. So let's give that a go. Maybe that'll work.
Give him a whack for the old...
Hey. That works pretty well, Neil.
Yeah, that's...
so maybe it isn't that whacking doesn't work, it's what you whack them with.
Always whacking it.
Whoa!
What's that? Not only are they undead, but they're coordinating attacks. That's
It does appear to be so. They obviously want to lure us towards looking inside this hut. Well, you know what? Read letter. Dunwar, I appreciate your concern, but like always, I think that you are worrying too much. Grandmaster Aranthel himself approved the mission, and don't forget that 2 keepers of the second signet are accompanying us. Besides, this is a good opportunity to impress the masters. Lambert, the only novice who was willing to accompany the infamous cranky Master Bezerra, alias the Broom, to an expedition. Hearing it like that, you forget that we are merely have to dust off some Pyrian urns at Suncoast. Anyway, how are you? I'm betting you are thinking of nothing else but the examination. What a shame that Bantar really allowed this devil woman instead of Kalara. But we all know that his path abiding is limited to his daily walk to the liquor merchant. I am with you in my thoughts. If you can't pass this examination, who else? Your friend, Lambert. I will also steal this book.
Good, show it to him.
Okay.
Oh, hell no.
Now, do we go towards this strange lake, or do we head up to the castle? What would you prefer?
Head up to the castle. You know what I want.
You wish to visit the Countess Dora, the Explorer. Hello, Dora. Explorer. I'm an adventurer.
Prepared to be explored.
Whoa! There are...
Whack it.
They appear to be attacking us as some sort of group or pack or something.
You thought that? Wolves in packs. Oh, is that like a fatality?
Yes. Fatality. We merrily skip from place to place, picking flowers, eating mushrooms and murdering things.
And smacking people's heads in maces.
Yeah.
You just peg it up there.
Well, I can go this fast, but when I'm out of puff, Neil, because you have to keep in mind, our guy is...
carrying a 400-pound rucksack. Like
that's also true.
Like he's in fucking Bravo T0.
Surviving exclusively off mushrooms.
It's vegetarian diet's working for him.
Oh, we can't run away, Neil. We're out of puff. We shouldn't have run all the way there.
A vampire vibe into...
Okay, we may be about to die because...
Flaming wolves of Asgard.
See, if I was a dog and someone was trying to set me on fire, I would retreat. And wolves in the wild will actually retreat if they start, particularly if the alpha is taken down. They will get out of there right away. They're reasonably sensible like that. Now it says there's something around here that still wants to kill me.
Just peg it.
It's a wolf with interesting pathfinding issues.
Yeah. I think it's going to take it a while to climb up here.
Well, unfortunately, our stamina and such don't really recover in combat. So, right. Hey, if it's going to take so long to get to us, I'll just carry on.
I think it's just at the edge of whatever triggers the AI to play that music. It just keeps coming into it.
Yep, it's given up.
Catch you later.
Ah, heard that.
We've got to be getting close to the summit.
Well, we have been heading up for a while, so let's eat some food actually, because our health is... It regenerates your health if you eat in this game. And our health is... There we are. Nice and full.
So you can deal with any
skeletons or undead monstrosities that we know are in this castle.
Before we can gain access to the Countess.
Yes.
What's that you smelled?
A skeleton. So you take him out, Neil. You give him a little bit of...
Tough love. Flame grilling. It looks like something bad might have happened here. Bit overrun with the undead.
I'll give him a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe get indoors. That sound like wolves.
Give it a second. I want my health to regenerate. Okay, now they said there was some sort of effect. So let's find out. You have a queasy feeling. A vague, powerful presence, however. Something, or perhaps its absence, seems to hinder her from taking a physical form. Well, we know it's a her, apparently. So that's some knowledge I wouldn't have thought we would have managed to pick up. But apparently we have. So.
Coolio.
Right. This is the castle Golden Ford, or whatever it's called. We're going to head into it in just a second.
Where is the Countess?
Oh, Neil. Our favourite drug of choice. The Ice Claw.
Need to get back on the Ice Claw mushroom.
Can't believe we've gone this long without one. It is our... Just grind it up and inject it into my eyeballs.
Casually, as we do every day before work.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Into the spooky depths of Castle Goldenford.
So now we're not only a serial killer, we're a burglar.
To be fair, I think we started off as a burglar. I mean, we were...
And then upgraded ourselves to...
Murder's what we do if people object to our taking their things.
I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, what's that?
Oh, this one appears to be a little bit more robust. Okay. And I can do without the archery support there. Thank you.
Oh, he's chasing us down the stairs.
Oh,
like
we appear to be heading towards
murderous version of Home Alone.
I do not want to glitch on these stairs.
Are you dual wielding?
Oh, this really hurts when he hits us.
He's quite robust.
Please die soon. I'm running out of space to retreat to.
Have to fight him.
Whew. That was pretty close. And it says there's another one coming as well.
Okay.
Oh, it's you!
Target front, yeah, you got him.
Ooh.
That was close. We don't
That
want to do
was
any more
close.
like that.
I was like, I could drink a health potion, but I was like,
Take a little hit on the old,
take a wee toot.
on the go faster liquor.
But I was like, no, it would be more interesting if I just try to stay alive on like, a smaller amount of health.
This isn't looking good for the Countessa. It's just a
Well-
lot of skeletons.
That's a trap, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. I knew it. Can we lure something to run into it? No, take a step forward, please.
Oh, that's the
Wow,
their eyes go
that's
green.
not a particularly great trap, is it?
No. Did it damage him at all? Or did it completely miss?
No, it stopped just short of him.
Probably makes sense they're setting the traps so they know where they are.
Yeah. This staff does very little damage. Also, let's take out the long range. Ooh, I'm going to have to quaff her.
Oh mate, this is going all wrong. This is going wild, wild west.
Stop being alive!
Well, in technical facts,
He's not. I am already in compliance.
he's like, what do you want?
Ooh, a steel sword. That sounds like it might
More effective.
actually be better than what we're actually using.
But it could be much worse because what we're using shit.
Okay, you stand there. Nice.
Finish him.
Okay, I'm going to flip back over to my magic hands because they're more powerful. Do you feel like you have powerful hands, Neil?
Your big guns.
That's right. I give him a bit of A and a bit of B.
Do you even lift, bro?
No, not really. Not really, no.
Long story short, no.
No. I should. But I don't.
You need to get like a kettlebell, bro. I'll get you one for Christmas.
A kettlebell? Mm. Yeah, I've got regular dumbbells and things, but yeah.
No, mate, you need a kettlebell, bro.
What do I do with the kettlebell? Do I work
I'll get
on
you
my...
a DVD. You'll be able to see it, mate. You'll be able to get your glutes maximus.
Ah, it's for the glutes.
But it's for all over, really. It depends which exercise you do. But I think they're really good because they give you like even distribution of weight.
Fair enough. I'm sure they do. They wouldn't be so popular if they didn't work. Or, well, they could be, but I'm
yeah,
sure they do work.
Oh,
Okay.
ominous glow at the end of the corridor. What can that mean?
Ah, a ledger. Ordering food. Ordering food.
Is it the room service menu?
It looks
Yeah.
like it, but it's for the whole
We
castle.
can't afford that, Dave. We don't have enough money. Don't touch the minibar.
Well, it looks like they stopped ordering food, but that's not surprising considering...
Oh, it's probably after 11 o'clock, right? Because usually they just have sandwiches and stuff after.
It's true. Or possibly because they all became skeletons, and skeletons don't
Unless
need
you're in
to eat.
Vegas or somewhere nice, but...
Do skeletons need to eat in Vegas?
I don't know. I mean, I would hope they enjoy their holidays as much as everybody else. I have no
you could have,
particular thing
you could have
against
made a
them.
very cheap celebrity joke. Just pick whoever you like. And been like, I don't know so and so that well, but I couldn't think of anyone either. So there you go. Well, I couldn't think of anyone who's still alive.
It was not meant to be. The killers are from Las Vegas. The
B.A.
band's
Baracus.
Not this bloke. I don't know where Mr. T's from, but I have a feeling it's probably Chicago.
That's right. Oh, don't get stuck on... Well, or do. I mean, that will work. But I wanted to lure you into this trap to show how smart I am.
Bad.
I will now eat some delicious and nourishing fungus to get back.
Well, that's it. That's the way forward, mate. Artificial. That's how we get the methane down, and you get to Elon Musk's house.
It's true. It's true. Artificial meat is probably the way forward. It's probably and it's more moral as well. I mean, we aren't doing all this horrific factory farming stuff. Got to be a good thing.
I think so.
Okay, this time, please come through the door and don't get stuck there, because I want you to walk into this trap. Don't get stuck there. There we go. Come on, this way. Oh, yes! Yes!
You boobied his traps.
I certainly did. He did not... I don't think he liked that.
I've got to go see Pete.
Okie doke. Well, in that case, we'll stop this part here.
Yeah, super. And we will resume tomorrow.
Alright, take care then.
Alright, Dave. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Well, Neil had to go, but I think a 15-minute video is a little bit too short, so I'll be in a little more before we clock out on the video. Da, da, da. So if you came for Neil, as the time said, click out. Is a hunting longbow better than the longbow I've got? It is, by 1 point of damage. So let's drop these arrows. I don't need those. And I'm carrying 2 pickaxes. Do not need 2 pickaxes. Okay. Now, let's do some of our leveling up, shall we? Because it's always a good time to do this. Now we're mostly relying upon magic at the moment, so it may be a good idea to Elementalist Arcane Might. All elemental spells do 13% more damage. That sounds good. What's the next thing? Reduces the mana cost of all elemental spells of the novice and apprentice level by... That sounds brilliant. Shock.
Do it.
Ooh, dual cast. Well, that seems like some pretty good choices. I'll be able to use a lot more of my powerful hands. Blasting enemies to pieces. Okay. Let's see what this looks like, shall we? That's nice. A little bit of a Kamehameha there. Now, let's sneak through here. Try not to get spotted. If you can see that oil on the floor, if I can get to ignite that, I could take out lots of these guys all at once. Ow! Excuse me, my mana appears to have run out. Really beans that one up, didn't I? Okay, I need to eat some food to restore my health. Let's have a look around. It's really quite... Now here's the thing, actual medieval castles would very often dig sort of subterranean rooms like this for keeping all their foods naturally cold, because underground is always a few degrees below surface temperatures, so it makes a great place to store wines, makes a great place to store any perishable foods. You'd often find this in those places, but and that's obviously what they're going for, a sort of wine cellar. Nice to see those little details. It's not just random underground rooms. It makes sense in the context of the castle. Is there anything valuable in here? That's the question. A plate. And an awful lot of empty wine bottles, so somebody may have a problem in this castle. They drink a little bit too much. Though I guess in Middle Ages you wouldn't just dispose of your glass bottles like we do these days, because it took a lot of effort to make those bottles, and you're not just going to get a replacement anyway. So I guess you would keep an awful lot of empties to be refilled. Though usually you keep them in wooden casks, wouldn't you? Ooh, a staff of ice. Key. That means we can wield both a staff of ice and a staff of fire at the same time. But I did upgrade this, so I'm not sure I want to flip over to using something else just yet. There's a fine chappie. Oh, he spotted me. Okay. One of you can come through. Or you can stand on the other side of the door and get flame thrown. Great. Now that there's only one left. Yes. That's what I call a case of frostburn. Let's just check in my... Okay, what have we got other than that? Dagger of Despair, Hunting Longbow, Iron Mace of Exhaustion. Absorbs 3 points of health. Not really exhaustion, is it? It's taking health, but... Huh. Can't seem to draw my weapons. Look at that, a map of the world. Arazil, there's where we are, Enderal over here. And we came from Nerim, which is this area here. Okay. I don't know why it's being a little bit strange with us being able to draw our weapons or not. If I put them away, will I be able to... Okay. Seems to have resolved itself. That's good, because that would have been... Well, to be fair, I would have fired at the console and seen if I could have forced it to draw its weapons or something. I don't know what caused that. Maybe it's a mouse issue, who knows. Either way, we can get back to looting this castle and robbing it blind of mostly books. What's in here? I haven't been in here yet. Well, actually I have. But a while ago, I think 6-7 days ago I played this game and I got to this point. Yes, down you go. So you think you'd be able to loot some of their armor, but no. Interesting. Do I want to take a bucket? Landscape of the Farmer's Coast, the Holy Order. Maybe I'll do a video where I actually read some of these books. But as far as I can tell, they're very wordy. Still, some of them might be interesting. Ooh. Copper Moonstone Circlet. Worth 100 gold pieces. That's nice. And as you can see, the world of Enderal is a sphere. Unlike our own, which as we all know is flat. I mean, come on. How could the world be round? Wouldn't everything fall off at the bottom? Just in case anyone's wondering, no, I don't actually believe the world is flat. I suspect it may be round, like all the other planets we can see in the sky. And I think I've seen pictures which seem to indicate that that is correct. It's odd though, I wonder, does anyone actually, because you have these things like the Flat Earth Society, and I suspect that they're just having a little joke with us. None of them actually believe the Earth really is flat. And people say, well, they say they definitely do. Yes, but if you were having that sort of joke, that is what you'd say. Although I do love the little conspiracy theories that, you know, it's like it's all fake, and of course the world is surrounded by a big ice wall. You can't go beyond it, and everyone who ever visits the Arctic will find there's a that's where the ice wall is, and you can actually go beyond it to find the secret rest of the world behind it. It's a nice well, it's a nice fantasy. I think it would make a great short story. Or possibly a whole novel, you know. It's something like The Golden Compass or Dark Material Saga, you know, or Saga. Series of books. Very good stuff, and it would fit in that kind of story if it turned out actually there was this big ice wall. And I also like the one that has a little tell where it says, yeah, and the sun is actually a cube. It's just spinning really quickly. That's a very fun one, because then you're like, okay, now you're definitely just making a joke. No, no, we're serious. The sun is a cube. No, you just want to stand there? Excuse me. I prefer to fight you in this nice long corridor, which is... some of you may find this a bit cheesy or cheating, but I'm not so sure. I think it's not unreasonable. Ow. Ow. Yes! Steel shoes, steel sword. So, I need to have some mana. So I'll eat some mana fungus. Drink some booze. And look at that mana just shooting back up at the bottom left. Interesting. The crystal jellyfish. A gold amulet, which I didn't take. Maybe I should start using all these like scrolls of soul trap. Nice, nice, nice. I hope I get like a bookshelf and, you know, I presume there's a gaming house in this game. Hang on, I don't want repeat books. What have I got? Got 2 of those, don't need 2 of those. Got 2 of those, don't need 2 of those. Don't need 2 of those, don't need 2 of those. I don't need an empty parchment. Ooh. Grave curse and psychosis. Fireball, light herald. I hear a little glingle glingle. Honestly, I come into this person's library, pick up their books and dump them on the floor. I am not a very good house guest. I should, you know, I won't read them, but what I'll do is I'll open them, flip through them like this. That way, if you want to read these very long books, you can do so. Whew. Thing is, I'm sure they're very well written, but it's just too much for me. What's this? On the Lost Ones. Okay. Don't start reading. Got to make sure I don't start reading, because I'm not against reading in this book game, but just the books are so very long. Although look at this, by Belder de Goldenstein, not the Golden Ford, which is this castle. Hang on. Arcane fever. It is accompanied by a terrible affliction known as arcane fever. Interesting. Insanity. Oh, this is great. Many wild mages owe their partners to the arcane fever. 1 in every 5 cases results in the Blue Death. Within a year after the fever's onset, the Blue Death owes its name to the distinctive deformation of the body. Lovely. That's of limited use. If you're not into reading these books, skip ahead past the book reading bit. Ooh, the Holy Order. Interesting. I do like the artwork on the books. That's very cool. They've all got their own little names printed on them, so if you look at them, you can see it. That's a very cool thing that they've done. I don't think that's what they did in the original Skyrim. But if they did, then I'm incorrect. But I don't remember. I remember the books looking sort of more or less the same. Generic covers, that kind of thing. But I think there's probably a mod that changed them. The gods. So this is resume these Lightborn who are long gone. How many books do I actually have left to read? Not that many. The Prudent Boy and the Righteous Path. Interesting. Well, not that interesting, to be honest. Not for me anyway, but I mean, I'm sure it would be, but it's just I'm not sure you would like to watch a video of me just reading these books. I mean, I would. Sit there and read audiobooks for you. Okay, that's all the books caught up. Beyond that, I think that'll do. I will still continue to loot more books, but I don't think I'll read them all. Is that noise coming from in here? The kitchen. They have huge piles of spices on the table. Let's taste all our ingredients as well, so that one day if we ever want to make potions, we'll know the first effects of everything. The body cannot tolerate wolf blood, and it's chimeric. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to need to drink some healing potions after this, because otherwise I think I'll get quite unwell from eating basically a whole bunch of assorted garbage. Let's find out. Oh no, look at that. I'm healing faster than this thing is killing me. Okay. Oh, soul gem. Couple of pennies. And something that weighs 0 and has 0 value. Well, that can stay there. right. Nice. Right then, that leaves only one area left to fully explore. And I have a feeling, but I know for sure, that this is where the boss battle takes place in this area. So I'll pause the video here, or I'll stop the video here, and I'll continue that in the next part.